Hi Aries, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors and Lovelies. This is your WTF reading for June. Many apologies that you did not get a reading in May. Couple of things. I decided to take a break because I'd had 4 falls between March and April. Quite nasty falls. Still going backwards and forwards getting medical stuff done. But I decided, as my friend was coming over from the USA, that I was going to Scotland to have a break, and I really did need it. So I've had the break, feel fabulous. I'm coming to the end of my contract in my day job, so next week I'm going to have plenty of time to go and gather my thoughts and take Angels and Ancestors to the next step. So that is putting workshops together, both face-to-face and online. Keep an eye on the website. It's only half done, but keep an eye on the other half, because I am going to be starting to offer personal readings through the website, distance if needed, face to face if you're in the UK and you can get to Essex, happy to do that. But yeah, there will be that offer going on, but look out for it. I would say the middle of June. I will let you know closer to the time, because I will be doing a special offer on it. So just be aware of that, okay? So we're going to be using the normal cards, the Green Witch Tarot, the Angels and Ancestors deck. We are clarifying with the Bastet deck. This is what I did in May for some of the other I think I only got earth and air done, so I'm doing fire and water for the beginning of June, and then they will be the last ones to get theirs because they got one in May. But this is the Bastet deck. It is stunning, and we're using that for clarification, because what I'm doing is at the beginning of each month now I'm doing a full reading. It's going to be long, so go and get a cup of tea. A nice long reading with clarification, and then halfway through the month, towards the end of the month, we'll just do a quick top-up session, just so that you get to see how the energies are coming together. Now, because it's June, we have switched to the Seasons of the Witch. I haven't seen this deck yet. This is brand new to me. This is the new Seasons of the Witch deck. It is the Letha deck, which is the summer solstice, and oh my goodness, look at this deck. This is stunning. I have not seen this deck at all. That's what we're going to use for your energy card. I'm just going to have a little bit of a, as I play with it a little bit. Yeah, so I've had the break, went to Scotland. It was beautiful in Scotland. Had really good weather. We got back, and my friend's gone back to America now, and it's very quiet here. But yeah, it's been an amazing sort of week, 10 days week. It really has. So yeah, I'm feeling quite refreshed and raring to go. In fact, I was raring to go yesterday, but my friend was still here, so I couldn't actually do any readings while she was still here. Not that she would be against it, but just because I've got a pair of glasses on that I haven't worn for ages, so I'm hoping they're going to work. So you've got 2 come up. You've got number 4, citrus fruits. It's time to surrender your unravelling. Allow the waking sight to expand and illuminate you. You're telling your own story. Look, it's a storybook. You're writing your own story. You're writing, you're weaving your own story. The lovely little swallows there. You've got a beautiful summer garden, butterflies, but a writing desk with a book and this citrus fruits. Does that mean it's going to be tangy? Does it mean it's going to be fruity? For those of you in the United States, when we use the term fruity in the UK, it's exactly what it sounds like. It means aroused. You're fruity. That's what it means. So with the citrus fruit, keep in mind that's lemon, limes, oranges, all of that nice stuff. Perhaps you're going to make a punch, I don't know. But it's a number 4, so it's a celebration. It's a celebration when it's the wands. It is your fire card. But then you've got the cards where there's spilt milk. But I still get that that's a celebration. That kind of turned a bit sour for you, and you're kind of like, But I'm holding on to some of that of mine with the pentacles, which is great. Brilliant. But number 4 for you, fire sign, it is a healthy relationship. Whether that's business, whether that's personal, it is healthy relationships. It's a job well done. Oh, do you know, my friend from the States would have loved this. Oh, wow. And I've just seen so hummingbird and the number 19. Now, the number 19 is my number. I absolutely adore the number 19. I was born on the 19th, but there's something about 19 that really resonates quite strongly with me. But she loves hummingbirds. She has them in her garden. So this says, the wings beneath your wings are shifting. And if you don't pay attention, you may lose flight. Oh. So on the one hand, you're writing your own story, but you could be losing. Do you know, I'm going to try to put this as best as I can. They're popping lots of things into my head. But what I'm going to say is you're losing some vibrational energy. You know, we talk about high vibrational energy. That energy where you're able to manifest and not have to worry about it. That energy where you're exuding that real attractiveness. It's kind of like you could struggle to keep that going, and there could be a reason for that. Now, hummingbirds love flowers. They do. They go and they get the nectar and they do all sorts of things. They just love it. But then when you translate that, I don't know if you've ever seen a hummingbird, but hummingbirds' wings go 10 to the dozen. And I mean, they literally, you can't even see them moving sometimes. It's like they're hovering in space with nothing underneath their wings. And it's almost like, you know, when you get that treading of water, like a duck. And on the surface, the duck looks like it's gliding, doesn't it, on the water. But underneath, it's paddling like hell. That's what I'm getting in the sky for you. You're paddling like hell, but you're still losing that vibrational energy, that what you feel is attracting other people, and it's kind of bringing your energy down, your positivity down a notch or two. Don't let it do that. Just because your energy levels are dropping, and it doesn't mean it's your spiritual energy levels, it could be your physical energy levels. Perhaps it's now time to write this story as it's supposed to be. There could be a missing piece for you. I don't know, citrus fruits come in segments, don't they? And it's kind of like they're trying to tell you that there's some segments missing, and when you add the 1 and the 9 together, it's a 10. So a 10, break it down again, it's a 1. There's a new beginning around you. And it may be that it's going to be quite exhausting for you to start off with. And you may be feeling like you're losing physical energy, emotional energy, mental energy. But this new beginning all of a sudden will snap you out of that, and you will ping straight back up into the energy that you want to be in. So let's just read that one more time. It says, the wings beneath your wings are shifting. So there's a change. And if you don't pay attention, so if you're half asleep or you're just not interested, you may lose flight. You may lose the opportunity for this celebration. You may be so enthralled in writing your own story that something is going to pass you by very quickly, I have to say. And that's where the hummingbird's wings come into it. Wowza. Beautiful deck. I'm so enjoying using them. I don't know, did I show you the back of them? I did, didn't I? I showed you the back, but what I didn't show you was this. Can you see that? How glorious is that? I just love them. I love the Seasons of the Witch. Brilliant decks. So let's turn to our other favourite deck, which is the Green Witch Tarot. And we've started off with what started your WTF. Facing your fears and taking your power back. Manifestation and wish fulfillment. Movement and journey for Aries place. What can you do about this situation? Oh, there's your new beginning. What's out of your hands currently? What is the universe helping you with? There's your celebration. Ooh. The plot thickens, my darlings. Reconnecting to your true selves. Thank you so much. And the outcome for Aries, please. Oh, a bit of a story on the outcome. So, my loves, what started your WTF? You have got the King of Pentacles. So there could be somebody around you, Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. Could be just somebody who's really earthy, really into their business, their family life. CEO, director, business owner, that kind of thing going on, that kind of vibe. But also the kind of vibe that this is a father figure. So it could be a boss, it could be literally a father, an uncle, a grandfather, that sort of thing. But this is somebody who has been it, seen it and done it, and now they are preparing to do this investment in other people. This investment isn't just about the financial side, it's about the investment in the person that they see potential in. So it could be that this person is seeing the potential in you and are ready to invest in your good self. On the other hand, it could be that this is you preparing to be the investor. In comes nature, but something's been holding you back. Now, is he setting or is he releasing this trap with nature? My guess is that you've been setting the trap for so long that you've kind of forgotten to release yourself from the things that hold you back. Now, the only things that is going to hold an Aries back is somebody pissing you off. And you literally cut your nose off to spite your face. Literally. I'm not talking to them. I'm not doing anything for them. Blah, blah, blah. That's an Aries for you. Arrogance. And I'm sorry to say this, because I've got Aries in my life and I love them to death. But oh my God. Arrogant, self-centered, self-serving, all of that sort of stuff. And that's not even the low vibrational energy ones. So, bit fiery, hot-tempered, passionate about what they do. And it's almost like you've got yourself stuck in this trap of not feeling the passion and the desire that you should be feeling. And you've put yourself into this energy of an earth sign, and like you've earthed yourself out and you've grounded yourself and you've done all of that. But by doing that, you have thrown the dirt over your fire and it's stopped your passion and desire. And at long last, the bear is saying to you, I'm not putting my paw in that bloody trap. You release it. Come and dance with the wood nymphs. Come with me. It's a number 6. It's learning about what it is that's going to make you tick in the long term. So there is some change around you. There is going to be a realization that you're not being your true authentic self to a certain degree, because that, if I remember rightly, nature, I think they're both Capricorn cards. You've tried to be something that you're not, and I'm not 100% sure that you've done it on purpose, but it's almost like you've dusted yourself over with dust and whatever to kind of curb that passion and that desire, because perhaps other people see that too full on. I don't know. But what started your WTF for June is definitely there is time for this investment. It may be you doing the investing. It may be somebody else that is seeing the potential in you. It's time to release yourself. And what I'm going to say to you is, Aries, it's time to release yourself from responsibilities that don't belong to you. Do not keep on burdening yourself with other people's BS. Don't do it. Release that trap. Give yourself permission to feel that passion and that desire. Go and dance with the wood nymphs. If you like to go out and about and you like to dance and you like to do all of that stuff, go and freaking do it. Don't let anybody, and I'm going to say this because I've given up trying not to swear, don't let anybody piss on your parade, darlings. Just don't do it. Because this investment may not be an investment in somebody else. This may be you looking at yourself going, I need to invest in myself here. I need to do something about this. And that huge pentacle is like, okay, that's my investment, and now I'm going to get my passion and desire back. Who knows? So, my darlings, we've got the Wild Hunt coming in. It's a number 7. Options, choices, and blessings. Of course it is. You've thrown a light out of the tower into that Wild Hunt, and you've seen the freaking chaos. You've illuminated the situation. You can see what the fuck has been going on, literally. And it's been, the rooster's down here because it's been a wake-up call. And it's been like, really? I've been dealing with this for this long. And it's taken for me to shine this huge light into this chaos for me to see what's going on. That's you facing your fears, is like the wake-up call. Oh my God, I've actually allowed this to happen. Taking your power back is then deciding what you're going to do about that. Are you going to rebuild that tower? Are you going to unravel the chaos and try and make the best of a bad job? Or are you going to cut and run? The choice is yours. I'm not going to tell you either way. We'll get a little bit more clarifying when we do the other cards. 3 of Affirmations. Now this is your manifestation, your wish fulfillment. Oh my God. What is it that you're manifesting that you want to walk away from? What is it that's no longer serving you? Because you're not even looking over your shoulders with the 3 of Affirmations. You're like, oh hell, I'm heading towards that door that's ajar and illuminated for me, and I don't give a shit what's on the other side of it. Off you go. And do you know what? The saddest thing about this card for me is that swan. I get really upset about that swan. Swans pair for life. And when you see a single swan, it's very often because their partner has passed away. And they either haven't had the chance to have babies, or the babies have perished because they've only had one parent, or the babies have flown the nest. and the adult didn't get a chance to be with the babies to help the baby, or at least one baby, to become a parent with its own partner and then help nurture the young. So to see a swan on its own is kind of like, oh my God, really? I don't like it. I firmly believe, and I know we've got a king at the moment, but I firmly believe that they are the Queen's bird, and they are very majestic. They're very naughty, they're very loud, and they're very, very violent at times as well. But you, my love, in your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, it's not facts. You know what you want. You know what it is that you need to walk away from. But I get with the Athames that is stuck in your head, going round and round and round, that you know what you need to do in order to bring this out of manifestation and wish fulfillment and into reality, into your next movement. So you know what that door is. You know where you need to be. And you're not even looking behind you. You don't want to look behind you. So your movement, your journey, oh my God, Aries. Where the fuck you need to be is the Two of Athames. So there's your 3, here's your 2. This may be one of the reasons why you're procrastinating about the walking away. And that is because that there is either an internal conflict about something, or a conflict with somebody else. Now that conflict isn't going to be anything more than you both know what you want, but you're both deciding you don't know how to get there. So with these two guys, and this is metaphorically speaking, he's got a knife, he's got a scythe, they've got a cornfield or a wheat field, whatever takes your fancy. And the one guy's going, yeah, well, I can do it with speed, I can get it done in next to no time. This guy's going, yeah, but if I use the 2 knives, I get precision and we get more of the goods. Whereas if you're just chopping it with the scythe, maybe not so much. So you've got the same idea. You all want to cut this field of goodies down, but you're having these different decisions about how, or different ideas of how to do it. Now, if it's an inner conflict, it'll be the same sort of thing. You know where you want to be, but you haven't quite decided how the fuck it's going to turn out or how you're going to get there. So just know with the Two of Athames, it is a balance card. It is about thinking things through. With air cards, it's all about the thinking through. And perhaps if it is a conflict with somebody else, that you need to go your own separate ways in order to achieve what you both want to do. But right in behind that, the inner conflict is telling me that you need to step back into your own true energy of the King of Wands and become your own master manifester. You know how to sort this out. Come on, look. You are the King of Athames. You, male or female, don't care, this is energy. When you are the king, you know that whatever you want, you can just flick that wand and it's going to be yours. It's going to be yours. You know how to run projects and plans. You know how to get people to do what it is that you want them to do. And it's not because you're a manipulator. It's because you give them the options and you allow people to make up their own mind. Because there's nothing worse than pushing somebody into something because they won't match your passion and desire to get the job done. So on your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be, you need to have less of the inner conflict or the conflict with somebody else and more of the manifestation, the management of the project, the plan, the person, whatever that is for you, because you know that you can 100%, without even thinking about it, you know that you can wave that magic wand and whatever it is out there, you know it's your birthright. It's mine, I want it, bring it here. End of story. That's what it is. So I think that what's happening is that you have pretended to be somebody that you're not. And by releasing that trap, it has shone a light into the chaos that it's created by being somebody that you're not. Your manifestation is to walk away from that and straight back in to your own fire sign energy, that passion, that desire, that want, you know, all of that heightened desire that Aries gets. You know, it just allow yourself to be yourself. Stop procrastinating about it, because I get that's probably what you're procrastinating about. That's your inner conflict. Do I carry on being this person, or do I actually be true to myself? Be true to yourself all the time. All the time. Choose to be you, my darlings. Do not choose to be somebody that you're not. So what can you do about this situation? Brand new beginning. How beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. New career, new money, new home life. Everything is changing around you. And it could be that either your career is improving or your investments are improving, which means your home life is improving and your money is improving, but it is giving you the option of a brand new beginning. Now, these little flowers around here are called winter aconites, and they are the first flower that show themselves over Christmas and into the new year. Even the frosts of January, do not put these little flowers off. It just doesn't happen. And do you know what? I've just looked at them again, and I've seen daffodils as well. And for those in America, daffodils are jonquils, just so you know. They're indicative of new beginnings. So, what's out of your hands? What is the universe working with you on? At long last, Aries, please be your bloody selves. You know you like a celebration. You like to get out and celebrate with friends, family and communities. You like to go to the nightclubs, a good restaurant, all of that sort of stuff. And here you are with three friends raising glasses, having that really good occasion. And I'm kind of getting that maybe there's an invite floating around and you don't know whether to take it. I think you're going to be pushed into it, because although there's the universe is holding it, I think the reason they're holding it is because you've turned that down. And there's nothing you can do about it, because somebody is going to force your arm into actually attending. And I'm going to say you are going to really enjoy it once you're there. You may not feel like it at the moment because there's a lot going on around you. A lot of this stuff where you're not feeling quite who you should be. Oh, nice. Reconnecting to your true self. 7 of Pentacles. Options, choices and blessings. I do feel that you have reduced your options, choices and blessings. And by doing that, you haven't been 100% yourself. You know, you're a hard worker, Aries. You diligently work hard. This is the craftsman card. This is, look, I'm achieving. I'm polishing things and things are coming around. But I do get that you are beginning to feel like you want more options to be playing around you at the moment, and they certainly are coming your way, especially financially and career wise. In comes the Horn God. Now, he's the number 4, he's the celebration card again, but what he's celebrating is offering the voice to other people who haven't got the voice. And it's not just people, he's the advocate for everything in nature. Everything. From the tiniest bug to the tallest tree, he advocates for anything that can't have a voice itself. And when he turns up in your reading like this, he's reminding you to find your voice again. Be your own advocate. Sing your own song, my darlings. because for some unknown reason, just recently, you have found it really difficult, possibly because of this inner conflict, you have found it really difficult to sing your own praises, whereas normally you'd walk away from something and go, yes, I did a good job there. Just recently I'm getting, you've not been able to do that. You've kind of like, oh yeah, I did it, instead of yes, I got that, or yes, I did that. You know, it's that kind of, yes, we've done it, we're here, we've done it, with, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Don't do that to yourself. Be your own advocate. Sing your own praises. Sing your own song. Weave your own story. And it is you that tells the ending of that story. It's nobody else. Nobody else at all. So should we have a look at the end of the reading? Oh my giddy aunts. Wow. Okay. In comes the manifestation card with the star. It's a 1 and 7. It's an 8. It's a communication between you and your manifestation. And what this fairy is saying to you, come on, into the eternal waters. Let's do this healing. It's not one and done. It's a continual process that you will have to go through, probably for the rest of your life. And just as you think that you have done it, it'll come back to bite you again, and that's fine, so long as you keep it in mind that it can come back and rear its head, and that each time it comes back, it, whatever it is, doesn't affect you as badly. You're on your way to heal to the point of repair. Okay, and as you're doing that, the star gets bigger and brighter, and you are then clearing the clutter out of the way, clearing the debris out of the way to allow your new manifestations to come in towards you. Right in behind this, do you know what? There's a huge shift for you here, massive, and that's what the hummingbird was trying to tell you. There is a shift. You have got 1, 2, 3 major arcanas on the deck. We've already turned over 2, so that is 5 major arcanas that you have got in your reading. I haven't even, well, I've seen it, I said, but I didn't really take a lot of notice what's behind it. So 8, communication with self about healing. 5, transformation magically. There is something going on with you magically where maybe you haven't believed in anything before, or maybe you have boo-hooed things before. All of a sudden, you've seen some magic. You've seen some intention. You've seen the protection that's offered from the spirit world, or you've seen the rosemary for remembrance. Something's happened that's triggered something, that's made you remember something, and then something else has happened on top of that that's made you think, hold on a second, there's more to this than meets the eye. And what it's done is it's led you to a place of having a rest. Just having a rest, thinking things through, processing things, and taking a time out just before your next new beginning of the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is this beautiful card. It's around passion, desire, projects, plans, people, all of that sort of stuff. And here's that wand. The sky's parting, the sun is shining, and it's coming in to ripen off these beautiful cherries. And they're going to be sweet to bite, my loves. They're your opportunities. And in comes the 8 of Pentacles, showing you that you are the master craftsman. You're still diligently working at what it is that you do. You've left the door open for opportunity to arrive. And I don't know if that, sometimes I get that as a lilac plant, sometimes I get it as a butterfly plant. I'm kind of getting that with that magical sense of seeing stuff and the healing, that it's a butterfly plant. And I have to say that for some of you, someone somewhere has said to you, oh, it's a flutterby, not a butterfly, okay? The butterfly plant comes in, and butterfly kisses is because they are very gentle. So just see that there is opportunities that are rolling around for you that you weren't expecting, reconnecting to your true self. But as you release yourself from the trap that binds you, you will find that you will go through a transformation. Maybe you will hold on to your money a little bit tighter than you have done in the past. Maybe you have got some pensions or some investments that you've forgotten about, and you're feeling the pinch at the moment, but you're not putting yourself in this safe, warm place. You're going and sitting out in the cold because you're transforming your thought processes around what's going on around you. There is finances around you, absolutely, but you've just chosen to go and sit on that. And I'm not surprised you've chosen to go and sit out in the cold, because I do think that there is a lot for you to process around this walking away situation. And the last card in this is another transformation. It's another 5. This is my card of ego. So you've got the card of non-recognition of self, non-recognition of what it is you can and can't do. And then you've got this ego card. I kind of get that maybe you've been very egotistical in the past and something's brought you down a peg or two. Not a bad thing. You still think like an Aries, which is also good, because you are good with projects, plans, people, all that sort of stuff. But I'm getting that there was a lot of ego around you. You was one of many that had this ego going on. And when you came together, you could make this wonderful magic. But suddenly you've realised that when you're not with this crowd of people, the mischief they get up to is horrendous. It's horrendous. That they're not kind. I kind of get that this may be something to do with a project or a plan that you've been working on, and you've had this connection and they've become acquaintances, very loosely call them friends, but you are becoming aware that, you know, some of these egos within this group are not everything it's cracked up to be, and it's time for you now to step back and look at the situation with fresh eyes. And fresh eyes it is. 3 of Wands, waiting to see what happens. Now normally I'd be saying, don't keep waiting on that deck, it ain't just going to happen by magic. No, you're waiting patiently to see the outcome, because you're pretty certain that you know that something's not going to come to fruition, that you need to actually take the steps to make this happen, even though somebody else has said to you that they were going to do it. So you are waiting around at the moment to see what's going on. But for you, there's a lot of transition. You've got a lot of major arcanas. You've got 2 5s at the end of the reading. I have to say, this transformation is like nothing you've ever experienced before. So let's get a clarifier for the King of Pentacles and nature, please. Oh, didn't want me to put those back. Oh, okay. You got the King, you've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is that balancing act. Getting the balance right. Bringing your investments or your pensions together. Bringing yourself together. Bringing things back into balance. Stop robbing Peter to pay Paul. That kind of thing. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles comes in to say, slow and steady pace wins the race. You may feel it's too slow, but hey honey, let me tell you, if you do it nice and steady, nice and slow, you will get to where you go. It's as simple as that. Do not dismiss the pace of something. The Wild Hunt, please. What was the chaos? So you've got the, oh right, okay, you've got the world, end of a cycle. The chaos was an end of a cycle. Could have been the end of a relationship, could have been the end of a job, but definitely an old cycle cycling out, ending. New cycle beginning. The world is your oyster. Okay? Two of Swords. Again, it's there. It's on your movement, your journey. It's clarifying this card. So the Two of Swords is that inner conflict. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I do this? Should I do that? You need to bring your thought processes back into that determination that a fire sign has of making decisions. Three of Affirmations. What is Aries walking away from? Because we know you're going to. It's just a matter of time. Six of Swords. Oh. Okay. So, have the waters been too calm recently? Do you want to ruffle some feathers? I don't know. Calmer waters and future, seeing your future more clearly. Has it got a bit misty on those calm waters? Well, that was a turn up for the books. I'm kind of getting that you're fed up with being that dependable, reliable person that you've made yourself out to be, and you want more of the passion and desire back, and you're just willing to walk away from it, and it's been calm waters. And again, I'm kind of getting that you saw with some clarity your future just up ahead, and now there's this mist, this fog, and it's like, oh hell no, I'm just going to go towards the door. Wow. Can I have clarify for the Two of Affirmations and the King of Wands, please? Three of Wands. Inner conflict, being yourself. Three of Wands, waiting to see the outcome. Hanging around. Do not do that. You need to have forward movement here. You need to have that Three of Affirmations here. Get this out of your affirmation. Get this out of your manifestation and into your movement and journey. Switch those around. Stop procrastinating. Stop trying to see the outcome. Make it happen for yourself. You do the movement forward. Stop waiting on the dock side for the outcome. Ace of Pentacles, please. What can I do? Eight of Wands. Feeling unlit. See, I like the eight. I like all the eights. I think they're communications. And this is communication that comes in really fast and then leaves just as fast. It's like flight, taking flight of something. So this ace that's coming in is making you realise that you want things to be more fast moving, that you want something to come in really quickly, and perhaps this new communication, this new beginning around your projects, plans, around your finances, around your job, around your home life, is going to give you the opportunity to see where the communication needs to be coming from. And I have to say, I think the communication does need to be coming from you, but I'm getting that maybe you're getting communication that you don't understand particularly, because it's a fleeting thought that you don't know where it's coming from. The Three of Chalices, please. What's out of their hands? Can I have a clarifier, please? What's this celebration about? Queen of Wands. Okay. So here you are wanting to step into this King of Wands energy, but the universe is saying, step into the Queen of Wands energy. The King is very commanding and demanding. They can be a bit shitty, to be perfectly honest with you. The Queens, on the other hand, they just know it's their birthright. They know what they want. They know that their wand is magic and they can have what they want when they want. They don't need to make a big song and dance about it. And that's why their friends like them so much, because they are magnetising to other people. So just know you may want to step into the King energy where you're getting things done. You're doing the projects, you're doing the plans, you're doing this, you're doing that. And what the universe wants you to do is step into the Queen energy where you can just go, actually, I don't give a shit because I know I'm going to do it anyway. Simple. Very nice. So, my loves, reconnecting to your true selves, the Seven of Pentacles and the Horned God. What is it that Aries needs to advocate about? Oh, Aries. So, being your true self, I have to say that being your true self, I do think that somebody has tried to mould you and make you into something that maybe you're not. And I'm not saying that this is a lover. It could be a boss has tried to fit a round peg into a square hole or whatever. In comes the Queen of Swords. Now, she's the only queen with a weapon. It could mean that there is somebody around you who has grabbed you by the heart and they've left their mark. Now, that could be Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. But the Queen also brings in this message. She's the only queen with a weapon. She is the only queen that can wield a sword or an athame to clear the deck. Now, she's not daft. She's highly intelligent, highly intuitive, very spiritual. But she also takes her time to nurture things. She takes her time to savour things. She takes her time to prune things back to see if there's any life left in something, and she may do that several times, but then once the final cut comes, she really means it. And I have to say that reconnecting to your true self, either you need to take a leaf out of this book and finally cut free what no longer serves you, as the Queen of Swords would do, or perhaps you cut a Queen of Swords loose for whatever reason, male or female. We're dealing with energies here. So it could be Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. If you've cut this person loose, it may be time to advocate for yourself and reach out and start having these conversations with this person again. Because I do get that maybe you feel you made a fucking wrong move there for whatever reason. I'll have a little bit more information about the Queen of Swords, please. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person came in really quickly, gave you lots of messages and then swiftly left. Gone. I don't know whether you cut them loose by your actions or whether they cut you loose. One of you would have cut one person loose by the words, and the other person would have cut this other person loose by action or inaction, I have to say. So it may be that one person was really honest and said, really sorry, it's not what I'm looking for, and the other person ghosted, and that's what prompted it. Wow, look at that. You've had time out. This is your outcome clarifier, the Hermit. You've had time out. Now, the Hermit in my other deck is the Holly King, as you know. He is the seeker of all knowledge and wisdom, the human condition, the human experience, if you like, and he gathers it up and he collects all of that stuff. He's also described as Father Time, and he's bringing in this message: you've got enough information and it's now time for you to do something about it. At the bottom of the deck, Five of Cups, there's another transformation here. What you felt was spilt, what you felt is over and done with, isn't. There's still an opportunity there to put things right with the Five of Cups. It's a transitional cup, transitional card. It's very nice. So, my lovelies, let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance. Ooh, for Aries, please, for June. Aries, if you like what I do, lovelies, please hit that like button. Leave me a message. I love getting messages. Share me if you've got time. People may need to see this and the messages that are going on. Yeah, do that, please. Be very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got. They came out last. Those. That. And those. Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. You've got it. You know you have. Don't be... Oh. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Just because people think that you come across as being overpowering and all the rest of it, let them sod off. Just be who you are. Unlock that magic within. You know you've got it. Mirror Guardian, time to reflect. I'm guessing that that's going back to that Advocate. It's time to think about things, think it through, and then with the Eagle, see it from a higher perspective, see it from a different perspective. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Now that's the one thing that you're trying to get away from. So it has its place, but it doesn't mean that you have to put out that passion and desire. Medicine Mother, honour your inner knowing. You know this. You know you haven't got to put out your fire in order to stay rooted and grounded. Sage, be devoted and committed. And I'm getting that that is to your good self. Shaman, trust in higher forces, even if you've not had any reason to in the past. Please try to think to yourself in a different way about higher forces. It doesn't have to mean a god or a goddess or the divine or whatever. You could pick a star in the sky. You can look at the moon. It's something tangible. It could be something that you see on a regular basis. Just think of something. The higher forces is that we are a speck of dust in the universe, and there is a lot of energy within the universe around us. We're just a tiny bit of that. So when they're saying trust in higher forces, it's not that you're not an energetic field, you are. But if you are trusting in that energy will gather momentum and it will come to you and it will help you sort all of this out. Aries, what a wonderful reading. Lovelies, have a fabulous June wherever you are, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.